Hey guys, I've been wanting to do kind of a wearable bright look as opposed to when I did the pink and it was just like, you can't really just, that was fun, not really to wear out and about. This I can actually go, I can run errands in this. I'm going to an event, so, and I wanted it to be something, it's a daytime event, so I want it to be something that pops, but still looks soft enough to wear. Instead of doing like green all over. You'll see how I did this. And I need my coffee, and thanks for watching, and here's the look. Let's get started. I just want to make sure everything's focused. Excited to try. Everything is everywhere because I just recorded another video and then ripped my makeup off. All right, so excited. We're gonna try this out. So I saw something that I really liked. When I do bright colors, I keep doing them like really huge. I want something that's much more wearable with bright colors, but I'm gonna do it with more of these Chartreuse and yellow tones. Let's see how they come out. I have no idea. I've never used BH Cosmetics. I was watching a couple tutorials last night and this morning just to kind of get an idea of how well they work. I guess we shall see. I don't even think I pulled out any backup greens just in case. I want to keep this kind of the green just a simple pop, everything else very and wearable, and I don't want the green to be all over the place. Primer should be what does it. We'll start with my Pore Perfecting Primer that I love from Renee. This will help just shellac everything so that it goes on better, especially these pores. Although doing makeup tutorials every day has made me so much better about my skincare routine. I know I've been an esthetician almost 15 years. There should never be a time I'm not consistent and great with my skincare routine. I don't want any irritation, inflammation, or dryness in the skin from how often I'm doing tutorials and having to take it off, and sometimes I wear it for the day, sometimes I don't. Let's start. So I know I mentioned a little bit in my last tutorial, but I haven't decided if I'm posting this one first or that one first. We'll see. I decided to try the Makeup Revolution. I played with it once so far. I actually was really pretty happy about the coverage, the consistency. I get dry under the eyes, but I don't want anything that's too creamy or emollient. And this was just right, and it really brightened up. But I'm going to start with the new nude, also Renee Light Illusion foundation. I like the amount of coverage I get from this. We have a little assistant handing you things in the back. I didn't wet it yet, so I wet the Morphe sponge. I'm excited to use it. I actually already love the way the texture looks of this. I love that gets right, gonna be able to get right under the eyes. So let's get moving with that. Oh, I already really like the way that that's going on. Oh, this is gonna be my new favorite, I can tell. So I watched some tutorials and I see like Nikki tutorials and Jaclyn Hill. Sometimes it looks like they're like smacking their skin and beating the crap out of themselves, when in reality, I'm like not going that heavy and it looks the same way. I feel like it looks like they're beating themselves up with their. I want to be able to show you guys things that are affordable and easy to get access to for products. I have an event today, so I do want this to be long-lasting, and I have a lot of events today, actually. I really like the angles of this and the way that this presses everything into the skin. So now let's go in with the Makeup Revolution. I've heard that it is the affordable, comparable product to Tarte Shape Tape. if I can help you all figure out things that are more affordable, I will. That makes me so happy. So let's go in. Oh yes, it gets all the way up to that lash line with this angle. Yes. I am so far pretty happy with this. I'm going to use whatever's left on there and just kind of, I'm going to end up putting stuff right on the lid too. Up in there. I'm actually enjoying this Makeup Revolution. Now I only have one more shade of that right now. I got a darker shade because sometimes, you know, it can be hard to find. When it comes to darker shades for my clients, I have such an array of product formulas and everything. I'm probably going to get more of these in different colors because I have my color and one darker one, like much darker. I'd pull it out, but I don't know where it is. And I think I'm going to get it in many different shades. It's only $7. All right, so now we bake. So because I know I talk about this a lot. I don't like the cover. I like to be able to dip it in the cover. The cover is tiny. Look at the size of this sponge compared to this cover. I don't want little circles. So I've been pouring a little bit of it out. You know, my Makeup Revolution one. I was using Ghost for a while. I've started using lace. I really like that too. So anyway, I put a little on a paper plate. Take just a little of what's left there. Make sure there's no creases before you do that, which I should have done first, but that's okay. No creases in the concealer while using that as my primer today, keeping it super easy. See, and I really need to set what's down here because that's where the texture of my skin is a little different. I want to start with this NYX that I'm loving, but I haven't, maybe I put too much on because it's like literally falling off of me. Does this one have the name? The one that I tried to show the other day didn't have the name either. No, this doesn't have a name on it. I don't want that to get all creased up. I'm gonna dust a little of it off now. Not too much, but and we'll blend that in after. Cool. So I'm taking this NYX, this was like a custom palette that I made at the Pro store. I'm going to take this super light color and wash it just here so that it kind of is creating a little depth where that barrier is going to be. I don't care how high up that comes, it does, because it's nice and soft and warm. Can you see what's happening here? And I'm just really blending that in. And I want to get a little bit more brown warmth right there too. So I'm going to go in with this one next to it. It's a little more orangey, and I'm only going to use a little right in the crease. Where did that go? I swore I put it in there, but apparently not. So I'm going to use this one, I guess. Let me just use a little of that concealer. Right? Not necessarily a cut crease, but just that it makes, so I'll be able to get a little brighter in there. So let's start with, I have no idea how these are going to come out. You guys are watching me play with these for the first time. I want a flat. Let's see if we can make this one work first, the top one here. I have no idea what we've got coming for us. It looks like we might have something good. Oh, wow, that is so much more pigmented than I thought, and I'm so excited. So excited. What? I literally just got so, can you see that? Can you see how pigmented that is? Do you know how hard it is to get a green like this? Looks like this is exactly what I wanted this to do. Because this is gonna be my pop of color without having to be, I'm not gonna do anything else bright on my entire face. So if you notice, I haven't pulled it all the way over here or in the inner corner. I'm kind of starting off with the middle because we'll see what I want to add to it. So I did most of the lid. I didn't do the outer or inner corner yet. Now that I see how this color's looking, I think what I want to do, so before I do that, I'm gonna go in with Morphe M507, and I'm gonna come back with that NYX color, the orangey one, and very, very lightly put that right in the crease. Kind of excited about how that is happening here. Because I really just wanted that pop without it being anything too cray-cray. I just want to pack more of that on there just to make sure that we keep that fun brightness all day long. Yes. And it layers well. I was not expecting it to come out this good because I'm telling you, when I was swatching it, I was like, I'm not getting as much color as I want. I'm gonna create just a little dimension to this. So now I'm starting to bring it out, but I don't want it to be, my eyes like tearing there. I'm bringing it down a little. I don't want it to go up very high, just the lid. So happy because this is the stuff that gets me excited in life. I'm gonna take a little of this. This one's a little more yellowy. I did play with that on the back of my hand too. I'm gonna just kind of start that so that it's kind of even brighter there. Not very much of it. Just adding to that neonness. I'm still not going all the way into the inner corner, but almost, because I want to give a little highlight there. And then on the outer, I'm gonna adjust the tiniest bit, guys. Tiniest bit, this darker one. And just see what happens if I add the tiniest bit of dimension there. I'm not going into the crease. Oops, I almost went back with the, see, that one's not giving as much payoff. Oh, but that, see, that kind of is adding to that chartreuseness. So yeah, it is though, it's adding, although why am I tearing over here? Don't do that, eye. Just the tiniest bit. Again, we're not going up on the crease. We are just kind of adding to that brightness so it's slightly gradient where it starts a little more yellowy and comes out a little darker. All right, I am feeling good about this. Now, I kind of want to wipe away some of that baking powder. And I'm letting it kind of go everywhere because I want everything to set. I'm really excited about that color. I don't know. I am yet to find a liquid liner I love. Now, yesterday, my liquid liner, my wing, looked better than it's ever looked in my entire life. This one, I like one that's got a stiffer tip. I did my wing and it was so dope. Like, a good wing is seriously appreciated. I want to highlight the inner corner first with it. So I'm gonna use Jaclyn Hill's VIP. I like having that little really bright white right there next to this. So it creates even more of that gradient. I really like this VIP in the Jaclyn Hill, what is this, the Armed and Gorgeous palette, right? Yes, yes it is. I knew what I was talking about. Right on in here. It's wonderful. start as close to your lash line as you can, and I don't know if I'm even gonna bring it all the way over where that white is. I think I'm gonna make it go really thin right there. So with your wing, go from your waterline. Now, if you feel like your wing is messy, and it didn't come out nearly as good as yesterday's, but that's okay. So what I am gonna do though, go in wrong side with my concealer and really crisp that edge. That looks so much better. Underneath, I want to give just a little, again, I'm not doing super over the top anything else. I want that chartreuse to just really pop. So let's go underneath with that brown. I'm gonna do a lighter brown liner there too, just over my lashes where I kind of put that other brown shadow. Now let's get a little contouring in. I actually have been really liking how that contour palette has been working for me. I'm gonna take this brush. I don't even know, Profusion, chibi, stuffy, whatever. I'm gonna go in with this middle color. And I want a little of that very, very lightly all here. And I'm gonna go in with this little angle one, same thing, Profusion. Warm it up. Everything else is really gonna be warm for this look. So we're gonna just warm that up here just to make sure things are nice and clean. So we're gonna take what I have left of my, see how that just cleans things up with the baking powder. I need a little quick coffee break. My munchkin had me playing with a color that I think I really would like with this because it stays with that warm brightness. And I'm gonna kind of right above where I put the contour, make sure it gets in the apple of my cheek too. All right, now let's highlight. Oh, you know, I haven't even done my brows yet. What? So we're gonna start in the middle here. I'm actually trying to like, I know I have relatively thick brows now, but I'm still trying to grow them out. So I'm just gonna clean that up. I don't want that to be too harsh of a cutout at the beginning. I don't like when people's front of their brows are like overly manicured. I like the front to have like a little, I like it to get a little gradient. Now let's highlight. I think I want to go back in with that VIP and see if I can highlight with that. Let's go under the brow with that first. Back to that small brush. I'm loving it. Oh, right, we're using that as highlighter everywhere. So this brush, I think I've told you guys a bunch of times, super cheap, spent like $3 on it. If I can get stuff that's that cheap, that makes me happy. Small little brush to do that in the middle. Don't use a huge brush to highlight the middle of your nose, please. And thank you. I'm loving the VIP as a highlight. Now, it's not going to be good on all skin tones. Do a little above the Cupid's bow. I do want to do a tiny bit of tight lining. Maybe I'll just do the darker brown underneath here. I want fabulous lashes with this look. I think I'm gonna do these demi wispy doubles, which the strip is a little thicker on, so it is a little harder to get it to stay on, or not stay on, but like get on. Part of the good thing about using the darker glue with liner is that it just kind of goes right in. Now if you use a darker glue on a light shadow, light liner, or whatever it is that you're doing, be really careful. This is such a thick strip. I like when they have a nice thin strip, like bendable. A lot of the other Ardell lashes have such a movable, thin, bendable strip that's so easy to flip on. But because these are double, the strip is kind of double in size too. I really need to let this get tacky before I put it on, or else it's going to be so messy. All right, my lashes were giving me a really hard time because this one's watering just constantly. And these are thicker than I'm used to. It literally takes me like 5 seconds to put lashes on typically. But I'm back. And I think I want a little more of this brown. What is it called? Medium brown, light brown, just brown. But the bottom lashes need to be darkened. Now lips. What shall we do? But I want to have like a warmer nude. This one gets very cool and mauve-y. If I can't find what I'm looking for, we'll do that. I'm gonna line my lips with the MAC Staunchy Stylish. Oh, I like this bite one too. Does that get too cool though? We can mix those actually, and then throw a gloss on if we need to. So let's start with lining here. So I know I discussed with you guys, let's get some of that foundation off. So the bottom line, I'm just gonna normally line. The top lip, I'm going to slightly, I just warm that up a little, slightly, ever so lightly. And then when I bring it down though, I'm bringing it into my real lip line. You can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna come in, this is Bite, and I got this as like a gift from Sephora. And I'm kind of going right back in there. It's a little more color than I was thinking of. No big deal. I actually like it though. I think it looks really good with the colors I've got going on. I'm taking a tiny bit of fairy dust from Elizabeth Renee to gloss it up. And what do we always finish with? Always finish with. I'm just not as happy with any other setting spray. Neat. And that. I'm very happy with the Take Me to Brazil palette so far, at least the Chartreuse tones. They did well. We will come back. I want to do some blue looks too, so we will be back for that. If there's anything else you want to see, you let me know. Thank you.